there. Hi. Hello. Okay. Normally Mark would do this bit, wouldn't he? Welcome everybody to the stream this week. As you can see, things have changed. We've replaced Mark with nothing. So this week will be Markless. Although I did set this up in a complete panic. So Sharon, could you test your audio for me on stream?
Hello, can you hear me? Am I at the right level?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. I don't know if we get a viewer, then maybe we'll.
We do. Hello, CMSD.
Cool. So okay. So this week, without Mark, we have put together some decks. Hi Jess. And these. Okay, so I built decks this week partially based on the rules that Mark gave us for last week. Okay, which were you've got access to everything. So we could choose from the whole card pool to build our decks from. Which was cool, except I kind of ended up keeping an eye on us just in case we go off road and end up playing Quake. Yeah. So yeah, I built my deck out of the card pool we were given, but when I was building my Corp deck, I've spent 0 influence points for it. That was partially to annoy Mark. So we'll see how that goes. And my runner deck is entirely to troll Mark, and he's not here.
He isn't here.
No, so I had to rush together a sensible deck that might be fun for you to play against. Because yeah, this week I was entirely planning on trolling Mark, and he's not here. So gutted. Yeah. So how has your week been? What have you come up with? Have you spent ages and ages poring over the card pool that we've been given, or
Absolutely ages. Absolutely ages. Even made my Corp deck or finished it before today. It was done not at the last minute. And I'll tell you more about the Corp deck after we finish playing against each other. But I'm so excited to try it. I'm just about finishing the runner deck now. Can't get down to 45 cards. Don't know how anyone does it.
I struggled with the runner deck that I threw together that I thought might be fun to play against you. I couldn't bash it down quick enough to 40 cards, which was the limit on that particular ID. However, the one that I made for a joke is built to all of Mark's rules quite nicely. And yeah, I based it on a look. I think it's probably best. It's probably best that everybody just sees it straight away. So we should probably just go straight to Jinteki in order
do
to
this.
Play. Right. Do you want to see the troll deck first, or do you want a proper game?
A game.
A proper game. Okay. Cool. In that case, let's. Oh no, thank you. There we go. Cool. So, which would you prefer to play first, Corp or Runner?
Can I play the Corp first?
Of course you can. This will hopefully. Yeah. Okay. So my deck names are this one's the one that I built in a panic when we found out that we would be missing Mark this week. So this is this is a pretty I don't know, is this a standard deck? Is this a regular deck? Who knows?
What's it called?
This one's called Not Like This.
Not like this. Okay, hang on.
Exclamation mark.
So I'm trying to get back to the Jinteki window, so I can't see what you've got. There we go. There we go. Appropriately covered windows.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited. Hmm. Not the start I was expecting. But it's not bad.
Yeah. Mine
Yeah,
feels.
let's go for it.
Mine feels like it
Tau
may be.
Salonga.
Yes. I feel like I may be making some woefully bad uh, choices. Oh, you've gone for a near Earth hub, so you're going wide. Um.
Yeah. So the
Ah.
parameters of the
Yeah.
challenge, remember?
Of course. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if this works then. Good luck. You're up. We'll
Good
see.
luck. Have fun.
Thanks, you too. Aw. Okay. So yeah, this deck I ran out as quickly as possible. I think I'm using all 15 of my influence, and it's all for Anarch cards. Um, and that's simply because I'm a big old panicker. Okay, and the Anarch card seemed like a sensible. Oh wow, that's a lot of ice in your first hand. Okay, well this isn't going to work quite how I wanted it to then.
But
Um,
by all means, swap those pieces of ice around, Dave.
yeah, that's the plan, right? So
Right, what have you got there? Little
first
sneaky little conduit.
first things first. Let's see what I run into face first on R&D. If I've got nothing and I've got cards in hand, then if it does loads of damage, it won't be too bad. Oh, it's only strength 2 code gate. Uh, it's a shame to lose a click, but I'm okay with this. It ends my run, so go for it. And then, yep, I will. I'm going to create a
Get the money
commission,
back.
and then it's your go. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, interesting. Interesting.
Hmm.
Indeed.
Back to you, Dave.
Okay. Um. So I'm going to draw, gain a credit.
Do you know what the downside is of not building this deck at the very last minute? I
What's
can't quite remember what all the cards are.
Okay, I'm atmaning for 2. Then I'm going to
Okay.
click to make a run on R&D. Continue to encounter the ice. So what I did here is,
Dave,
sorry, you were going to
how
say.
do you have any enough oh, I see. I see what you're going to do.
Yeah, I don't care about losing a click. I
A
can't lose
click.
what I don't have.
Nice. Very nice.
So what I'm going to do is break one subroutine. I'm going to break the end of the run subroutine. Then I'm going to let unbroken subroutines fire. You're going to cost me one click I don't have.
Yep.
And then
Let Then you get that little token on conduit.
pass ice to
Beautiful.
continue. And yeah, it
I have done
gives.
that, haven't
Sorry, I didn't press it, so go for it.
I? Okay, continue to pass ice.
And then I access the server. It gives me a ticker on my conduit, or it will do. Once you press go for it.
Oh, sorry. Thanks,
Allow me through.
Atman. I love Atman.
Sad times. I'm poor as all hell. So increase the number of cards you draw. When you draw those cards, add one of them to the bottom of R&D. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yes, use conduit. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Toggle auto resolve on conduit. Always. There we go. And that is the end of that turn.
Super. I'm quite excited for the card that is about to show up then. Okay,
Yeah.
let's pop you there.
So the card
Let's
that's about to show up, I couldn't afford to trash, but I'm okay with it existing.
all right, okay. Let's gain a credit. Oh bugger. Oh well. Miscounted.
Ah, did you not quite have enough?
But that is okay. Never mind. What would be? Let's pop that away. Back to you, Dave.
Okay. Are you ready for this?
I am not.
This
I
turn.
am not, Dave.
Jaw.
Where's all your money gone?
Oh, come on. Who really needs money, honestly? If I gain a credit. This is so silly. Okay,
But it could work. I mean, you could get two agendas straight off the bat.
gain a credit. And then
I shouldn't have drawn. Shouldn't have drawn, should I?
run on R&D. Break the end of the run.
Yeah. And then should I fire?
Yeah. Let unbroken subroutines fire. Cool.
Continue to pass ice, no further action.
Oh wow, that's cool. And that's less cool. Okay, cool.
I am gonna let's start. Do that one. Let's do that. And then I guess let's do what's that strength?
Oh my god, this is bizarre to see occurring. This is mental. Undefended remote servers going wild.
Terrible, isn't it?
I'm all about this, forcing me to spank clicks on checking servers that I may or may not care about, or may or not be able to. What's that? Give the runner a tag when they encounter this ice. Sure. Okay. So if I draw,
How did you know that?
gain credit. Oh, because it was the piece of ice that I accessed last turn. I got to see what you were drawing, and I knew you'd chuck that there because what else? You haven't put another piece of ice down in front of that yet, and I knew the next two cards that you would draw because I've seen them. I would have imagined that you would have put a piece of ice in front of R&D first, which means that I've got to presume that the only ice that you've drawn, or the only ice that you've got in hand, is one of the two that I saw, or one of the two pieces that I saw being able to be drawn from R&D. So I've assumed that the card that you've placed in front of R&D there is in fact the
one that gives you a tag.
The ice, yeah. So. But fortunately, it's only on flip, which means I can only gain one tag from it. But what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to run number 2 there.
Smart.
With Dirty Laundry. Daily Business Show. That's 4 to trash. I have nothing that I can do about that, but I can now do...
You could have trashed it. No, you couldn't.
I can't afford that. That's the yeah. That's for rich people to do. There we go. Now, what I accessed was up here somewhere, so I can look in the previous ones. Break Atman, conduit to.
Yeah, back to you. Thought I'd
it hides.
mine some money.
Sure. That makes sense.
protect myself. Much enjoyable. What's that you've just popped out? DZMZ Optimizer. Gotta love it. Oh, what's been going on in the chat? Elementary.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you can work out the only thing that is available to play because you've seen it. Right, that seems goofy, but I don't have a tag yet, so it's not like you can trash it on your turn. I think I'm relatively safe.
Or can I?
A regolith, eh?
Mm.
Oh, all these resource gathering assets you're getting are just going to cost me clicks and money to get rid of. It's
Oh,
a lot of running face first.
such a nightmare.
I don't like it, Sharon. I don't like what's occurring.
Oh dear.
I also
You're
don't.
gonna like this even less then.
Daily business show. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Right. Right. Let's 1, 2, 3.
Oh, someone else in the chat has also just started playing Netrunner.
4.
Oh God, Dave.
What?
Do you know who is watching us? Do you know who is watching us?
No. Okay, Mark's gonna really enjoy the next game. Mark's telling you to res your daily broadcast show. So you've got a daily daily business show rather. Because I know it's there. It's no big secret, and you can't use it unresed, I guess. I don't know what the timing's like on that, but yeah. A brief cameo. He's going to be watching and judging the entire evening. If you... Sure.
I don't know if this is too mean.
Oh my God.
What does that other symbol mean? The little coffee cup?
That means you have to trash it to use it. Or, wait, do you mean the coffee cup in the corner, or the coffee cup that looks like it's a wheelie bin? Speeding along.
Looks like it's a wheelie bin.
So they're both types of bin. One is a wheelie bin, and one is a static bin. And I don't know why there are two types of bin. I'll be honest with you. Wait, did you just undo the click?
No, I de-resed it.
What? I don't get it. Did you just flash it off? Did you just show me? Yeah, okay, sure. Now I've got to remember. Okay, yeah, no, cool.
Don't pay attention to that, Dave.
I'll try not to keep it up on stream for everybody to see.
But you can see it anyway.
Yeah,
there we go.
The best part about that for me is
I've done it already. I was an idiot. Now everyone can see my shame, everyone.
That's not super stupid though, because you can use this like a threat. Yeah, I'm not surprised the reversed accounts has turned up. Especially because I'm playing kind of a pauper deck, so we'll see how that goes. But if you were to use a click to place an advancement counter on, but you get 3 clicks every turn, so you could force me to lose 8 credits in one turn using it, which means that I have to go. I've got to access so many flipping cards. Right. Good. Lush. 1 and 1.
Corp uses the other trash icon to use the card. Oh, Dave, why would you do that? What have you done?
Allow you to steal 10 credits off me.
Yeah.
I know. I should have run it and spent the 3. I've lost myself 7 here simply because I don't yeah, I misplayed that poorly, I think. Mm.
I want to keep everything.
Yeah. You're getting card draw for every one that pops out the first time.
Mm.
God damn. Okay. Sure.
Oh, oh, wait. So I have to select one card from those that I drew.
Yep, and that goes on. Is it the bottom of R&D? Yeah, it goes underneath your deck essentially, so it goes to the very bottom, which means that
Got
you
it.
can hide agendas. If you're not, if you're like, I don't actually want an agenda here. I'm gonna get rid of it. You can put it on the bottom of R&D, and it'll be the last thing that I access. Oh, great. Sure. Thanks very much,
Why did you
Sharon.
leave it there? I
Uh,
told you it was
I
there.
told you what. I left it there because actually I can start recovering using these liberated accounts.
Okay,
Now the
fair
bugger
enough.
is when server 3 or server 4 turns out to be a reversed account as well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Okay. Right.
Can I undo click?
Yeah. Why did you not have enough clicks for shenanigans?
No, I put the wrong thing out.
Oh, you installed it into server 1.
Yeah. Well, no, I literally clicked the wrong card.
Okay.
So because I display I route because the computer's connected to the TV screen, Dave. All the
Mhm.
text on the cards, even when they're zoomed in, is really really small. So and they're just like, what does that say? What does it say? Is that
Okay.
is that resing? Is it deresing? It's silly. I'll get better.
So
Only the first undo click of the game. That's not too bad.
that means you have to drink for a
Oh,
start.
I don't have any alcohol in my hand. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't even think we've got any in the fridge. I'll wait for an appropriate ad break. Ad break. Right. Cripes. One go left. Can I advance anything? I don't have that. I don't have the ID where I get a point for advancing, do I?
No.
I don't. So let's just be sensible.
Right.
Get the money. Sorry
Yeah.
for thinking my life away.
No, that's fine. 20 credits is a fine place. Right. Okay. So CMS asked the question whether I was a Timmy, a Johnny, or a Spike.
I don't know.
For a start, I'm definitely not a Spike. I don't particularly care about winning at all costs, even if I'm low kicking someone's legs to get there. Right. I'm almost definitely Johnny Combo as opposed to Timmy Power Gamer. So back in the day, Wizards of the Coast used to during testing they would sort of categorize the player types by 3 different big sort of big brain types of player who would like to play the game. Like there was Timmy Power Gamer. He likes to play big creatures, like kill a person in one hit with one giant spell that he spent ages working towards. there was Spike, who is the sort of person who plays to win. No matter whether they're having fun or anyone's having fun, they're playing to like just win, right? And then Johnny, the combo player, likes it when an entire deck plays itself to death in one giant weird looping combo, where they finish up by putting into place something that's like an undefeatable wall of inaction for the other person, or something like a set of damages that ramp around themselves and all sorts. I am almost certainly a Spike, like without a
Got it.
shadow of a doubt. Right. Okay. So this turn is going to be what I like to refer to as friggin' terrible. Let's do it. Thank you for my tag. How wonderful. Oh no, what? It's a pop-up window! Sure, yeah, okay.
I mean, I didn't think it would be too bad, but if you wanted to think it was a ping, that's okay.
Yeah, I thought it was a ping. I didn't think it was a pop-up. Cool.
But I think you'll be okay.
Pass ice and continue. I can afford this. This is a doddle. Right, okay. Yep. Continue to encounter ice.
This could be my downfall, honestly.
Yeah. Break one subroutine. Break the end the run. Break this one as well. And there, because that cost me a credit instead of a click, then pass ice and continue. Then access le serveur. Trash it. Excellent.
Oh, you trash. Oh, Dave, I like that one.
Sorry. There. Pay 2 to trash. Right, and then I'm going to grab some more dosh because I need it. Then I'm going to make a run on R&D. Continue to encounter the ice. So you gain 1, I
think I'm
lose
going
1.
to have to put something meaty out there, aren't I? Indicates firewall unbroken. Okay.
Yep.
Continue.
Continue to encounter ice.
Continue.
And then
Break. End the
done.
run.
I've got no clicks left.
Fire unbroken subroutines. You lose your imaginary clicks. And no further access.
Oh, great. How many of those have you got? No. I know you like money. I should definitely have saved that cash instead. There we go. And then it's your go. Flipping pop-up window. 1 million license acquisitions as well. In HQ or archives. Sure.
What do I want?
Sets and upgrades.
Let's have a crack. And then let's... Sorry, Dave. I will get there.
Sure.
Oh, there's no more point me doing anything there, is there? Although you could get a click, couldn't you? So let's just have punt and put that there.
Sure, for crying out loud!
Since you seem to love my R&D so much.
Well, yeah, it's a fair cop, I suppose.
And ooh. do that. Back to you, Dave.
Okay.
Now you leave my R&D alone. In fact, leave everything alone, except that huge number of unprotected servers. Ooh, 2 credits. Okay.
Two credits. It cost me one for that, one as soon as I hit that, one as soon as I hit that, which means okay, I'm gonna run for Intel, I think. Oh god, I hope this doesn't hurt too much. Okay.
Oh, hey, tag.
Okay. Sure, that's annoying. God, I needed one more credit. Right. In that case, in order to keep my my stuff, I've got to do this, let Unbroken Fire, then remove a tag, and then end my turn, and then discard down to 5 cards. There. Cool. Dang it, 1. 1 strength. It's 1 strength, a 0 strength, and a 2 strength. What are the chances? Yeah, it's true. I need Dosh. This was always going to be like a big downfall here. Is I've got a few cash makers, but I didn't want to click too heavily for Dosh. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is just sifting hard for Moolah. Oh, what if you've got a clearinghouse and I'm not accessing these servers to the side? Okay. Right, gain credit. Screw it.
What happened? Oh, you paid for it. Okay. Sorry,
Yes.
just understand now.
Yep. Gain credit. And turn, discard 3. So I'm going to get rid of that one. That one. The first program. So make. Oh no, hang on. Not that one. That one. Shizer. That one. Core. This is a really difficult choice. Yep, like this. Okay.
Oh.
Core. That was
hard. That's tough.
Hard choosing you made me do there, Sharon. It's your go.
That is tough. Absolutely.
In all fairness, I was looking for Dosh, like, hard there.
Crap. Click.
Uh-huh.
Do you know when you know someone, aka Mark, is watching and you've done something and you just hope they aren't actually watching? Because what you've done is so stupid.
The plus side is, right, nobody except you this week can see your side of the board. Because there are no spectators, Mark's incapable of seeing if you're fluffing stuff up or, oh my god, are you over-egging that? Or is that about to kill the crap out of me? Right, okay, ready? Here we go. Let's do this. Let's do server 3. Let's access the server. Oh, snare? Damn! I could have done without a snare. So much damage. The worst part is that's like all of my credit. That's absolutely boned me. That one snare out of all of those. That one snare has absolutely bankrupted me. Damn.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. The creative commission that I had in hand was painful. Also, I had a DZMZ and Chameleon, which would have been first turn. I get to Chameleon out for free every turn with my two DZMZs, and so that would have been a free Chameleon each turn to enable me to ice break whatever I needed to. Oh, that's
yeah.
shit. It's so much damage from a snare. So much damage. You may pay for if you do. 110.
Have a little spin
damage.
doctor.
God, what were the chances as well? What do you reckon?
Wait,
A couple of clicks
what do I
and a
need to
couple of
do?
credits you've got.
When you res this art card, draw 2 cards. Remove this asset from the game. Shuffle 2 cards from archives into R&D. Okay. I'm an idiot.
So yeah, when you res it, you get 2 cards just straight out the bat.
Got it.
And then, as you've removed him from the game, you get to shuffle 2 cards from your archives into your R&D, just right off the bat, which enables you to dump some stuff and then hide it again. Oh, I didn't expect a flipping snare. Okay. Oh. Interesting.
So basically, I misread this card. I misread Project Beale, and I thought, oh, every hosted counter past 3 gets you an extra agenda, but it's every 2 hosted counters gets you a single point.
Yes, that's right.
And I was like, oh, suddenly not really worth it anymore.
Fair enough. Mind you, it's still that's 3 agenda points for it. Although I think to be honest, your server 1 was so well defended that you could have just sat there and just gone for Project Beale again and again and again. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
My go.
But then that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4 clicks for 2 and 4 credits.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll go, Dave. Oh no, it's not. I have to discard.
But plus side, right? Although it costs you that, you know you've got the agenda there and can score it, right? So you know that as long as it's not accessed, you're pretty safe. Now, if, as I suspect, you have a noetic void potential. Oh no, you might have a funhouse there. But if you had a noetic void there, you could leave it there because you've got enough credits and enough cards to defend 2 runs at least. Without needing to worry about it.
True. Very true.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, if I keep advancing it, are you going to think it's an Urtica cipher that I'm trying to draw you into? Which you might have, and that might have also worked. What's that you've just popped in? Telework contract?
Telework contract and a liberated account down in the same turn. I mean, I do have cash in here, but I'm not checking servers enough. But like you've partial advanced 1, that could be a money sink, but I've got 0 credits. My plan is to stay at like minimal credits and just use clicks for big creds to afford through my turn so that I can avoid you syncing my accounts. Because you can't sync what I don't have, right? But we'll see how that goes. God dang it. Oh, I threw away so many flipping ice. Okay. Oh, sure. Just give me a tag. That's fortunate that you did that in your last click, so you can't abuse the tag. If you'd scored that
True.
earlier, I would have been in a little bit of trouble.
That was irritating. It was absolutely very, very irritating.
Let's get rid of that. And let's do that. Okay, go for it.
You do. Drew a card. Okay. Gonna regret this. Oh. Maybe. Maybe not. 2, 3.
Oh, 5 agenda points. That's danger zone, isn't it?
I really wanted the money.
Okay.
And that can pop out there. Am I allowed to res something now? Because it's something that happens at the start of a turn.
Oh, the start
and
of...
resing doesn't cost any clicks, does it?
Wait, the start of your turn or the start of my turn?
My turn. Start of my turn.
Oh, well, you don't want to res it until after I've had my go then, right?
Okay, so I res it before I click start turn?
Before your mandatory draw, if it has a before the player's turn effect, from what I remember, Jinteki allows you a moment to res things. Okay, so it doesn't just steamroller ahead like a knuckle.
Because I think one time I was playing Mark and I had a card which had a when your turn starts, this happens. Yeah, like Smart Word Distributor.
Yeah.
But you don't res that. And when I resed it before I clicked start turn, I got a little pop-up window from Jinteki saying, you shouldn't res cards when it's not your turn.
Oh,
I'm going to res it.
So, so before step 1 of like the draw phase, I mean, sure, when you res this asset, load 8 onto it. When it's empty, trash it. When your turn begins, take 2 from this asset. So actually, there's a step before the draw phase, which is paid abilities, res non-ice cards. So you're not allowed to res ice cards during that time, and score agendas. Okay, so there's a step at the beginning of this. Then the turn begins, right? Which is when you do other cleanup stuff like recurring credits fill up. And other things that have when your turn begins, those conditionals, like the Marilyn campaign, that's when that happens. So you gain your 2 credits, then you do your draw step, or your like a third part of your draw phase is draw the actual cards. Okay, so yeah, you've got to do your actions in order, but you would get the time to do that. So here we go. One of those. One of these. I'm going to choose
Alien.
Brian area. Then I'm going to make a run on R&D. Continue to encounter ice. Fully break ping.
Oh, sorry, continue to pass ice. Continue to encounter ice.
Continue to encounter ice. Pass ice and continue. There we go.
Fire those routines. Continue to pass ice. Continue to encounter ice.
Pass ice and continue.
Then no further actions.
Access the server. Sure. Oh, what a steal.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh no! 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 Waiting for the corp to resolve pending triggers. Oh, am I about to get stung?
Oh, thanks, Dave. That's actually really handy.
Okay, no action. Yep. And then no action. And then
That was impressive.
oh, holy cow.
I should have heard. Good game.
Absolutely.
That was a good game.
Cool. I feel like I didn't use Tau Salonga once because R&D was defended with things that
So
were kind
weakly.
Yeah, they were so small. The ice was diddy, and I didn't feel a need to ever swap that because they were not a threat.
Oh, Jess, no, I didn't have a 3-2 in hand. I didn't have any other agendas in hand.
Oh, gutted. That's a shame.
Sadly.
Yeah.
I had a daily business show, a Marilyn campaign, a license. Oh no, I did. I had a license acquisition.
Oh.
That's one agenda point.
It's a
for three advancements, and then a hedge fund.
Ah. Cool. Yeah.
I should have just kept the Beal. I should have just kept advancing the Beal.
Yeah. If you'd put four more advancement counters on the Beal, that would have been the win.
Yeah, I noticed I was getting a little bit low on credits, and then if you decided to run the server, I wouldn't have any money to res anything.
Holy cow! You resed a toll booth off of the back of the send a message.
Yeah.
That is cash efficiency right there. Core toll booth is mean.
Oof! But then you got the send a message and the project Beal.
Yeah, in one roll.
Yeah.
That was good. 5 points.
Because you could see 5 cards, and that was brilliant. Mark got me like that. So I had a consultant help me build this deck.
Oh, really?
That consultant was Mark. Because we played a game using the decks from last week because I wanted to give my Raina another crack. I felt like she has just been hard done by.
Sure.
And so he pulled out an NBN deck with cards that we don't have yet. And he thrashed me, and I was like, well, that effing sucks, I can't play against this. And he said, well, you can build a deck like this. And so then he, what actually happened was he watched me build a deck. He said, well, if you're going to start, you start with hardware or something or resources, and these are the ones that you should consider. And then I tried to put in loads of clearinghouses and Urtica ciphers and snares. And then Mark just basically pointed out that I'm an idiot and I don't know how to build decks, which is very fair.
Sure. I'm sure the criticism was more constructive, right? It wasn't.
And he said, if I'm going to do that every time, there's no point building an NBN deck.
Sure. Oh, that snare was so painful. I decided to trash some cards that I kind of was pleased to have.
I loved it too, Jessica.
Yeah. In order to draw a ton of cards, and then in the face of that card draw, when I finally thought, here comes money, right? I'm going to
Yeah.
be able to afford a few things. I ran face first into a snare, and it trashed all but one of the cards in my hand, and that card in hand was the most expensive money card I
Yeah.
had. It was 6 flipping creds to install.
No, that was unlucky. But
Yeah,
you still held it in. You still smashed it. That was brilliant.
yeah. So yeah, the idea was entirely to
Yeah.
try and use. You remember last week we went over the cards like Atman that
Yeah.
that changes the way that you access things, and then a Chameleon as well. And my idea
Oh yeah.
was to try and make Chameleon as cheap as possible to put out, and then I could just lay it down, match whatever I was facing, and then run through. And it kind of didn't work. It kind of worked. It kind of didn't work. I
The
don't know.
Chameleon came out pretty late though, didn't it?
I threw 2 away. Yeah. No, I
Ah.
threw 1 away at least. Yeah. I threw 1 away, and then you shot the other one out my hand. That's what happened. I had chameleons. That was my 3rd chameleon you saw. Finally.
Oh, now I
Yeah.
feel really bad.
No, it's cool.
No,
It's
I
cool.
don't.
That's
I
the
don't.
idea.
I don't. You won the game, Dave. Screw you and your chameleon.
Okay, do you want to play against the deck that I built in order to troll Mark? Because
Absolutely.
okay, you will. So the deck I built to troll Mark is a runner.
Should I get myself a drink? Are you having a drink?
Should I get a drink? I mean, it does feel like drinking time, right? I can sit
But it
here
is
and-
it's only a Wednesday though, so.
It's true. It's true. Maybe. Well.
And I know I said Wednesdays are the new Fridays, but it is only a Wednesday. I've got a lot I need to do for work tomorrow.
Sure. Right. Well, in that case, get
Just
in
a little
here.
ale then.
Yeah. Just have a. Sure. I'll just have a small beer instead. Yeah. Well, in that case.
It won't let me in, Dave.
What? Oh, did I mess up the? I might have messed up the password. Let me double check. Right, make players stuff hidden unhidden. Do that. Start up. I'm a runner. Create the game. We should be good to go. Can you get in?
Game. Let's. Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So
So just so it's clear, the name of my deck that Mark helped me pretty much. Well, Mark built for me is Mark My Words or Mark : My Words.
My words, right? Because it's entirely Mark's words.
The only creativity I was allowed to have was the snares.
Sure. Okay. So, very quickly before we play this deck, I'm going to flash up on screen the deck list. Ready?
Can't see that, it's all fuzzy. Is that
Yeah.
for the benefit of everyone watching?
So the deck is uniquely built badly. Yes, Jessica. Surprise face. Right. There's a reason it's called Welcome to the Internet. We'll see if it works. The chances are it actually in no way works. Right. That it's almost certain not to work. But I based it on a Bo Burnham song, so let's see how it goes. Right. I'm actually
See, now quite interesting.
pretty pleased with this.
Ken Tenma, Ken Express Tenma, he's pretty ideal for the NBN identity I've got, because if I'm going to put out a lot of servers, you're going to be getting a credit each time you
Yes. Yeah.
run them.
Absolutely.
And I can't put ice out against everything.
No. And so the only reason I've gone for Ken Express Tenma is because he has 17 influence, right? so the idea is the lyrics to Bo Burnham's song are a little bit of everything all of the time, one of the lines. So what I did was I tried to make a nearly singleton deck using one of every card that we had access to in the criminals library of cards. Okay, so I can only apologise for
Excuse me.
how goof this is. Thank you very much for the cash.
That is a deck. Yes, Jess. Technically, it's a deck.
Yes, yes.
I mean, honestly, I'm most surprised that you kept it to 45 cards.
Well, yes, I did. I did just
me.
keep it to 45 cards.
God,
Okay.
you know, at this rate, I think I do need an ale.
Not really.
Got a bit of dust in the throat. Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. An Eli! But I've run out of clicks. And an Eli is a barrier. Now, I could match the strength and fully break him for 4. You wouldn't have rezzed something so expensive so early. Oh no, maybe you would have actually. You know what? I'm going to finish my run successfully, I think.
It's.
So you have to let me through, and I'm going to have a look at your hand.
Went for it. Go for it.
Yep, I didn't have enough cash to do anything about what I saw, but I did get to see Sansan City Grid right there. Sitting there. Okay.
But just
Cool.
have a go with Sansan.
Yep.
Quite like it.
Fair enough. You can't argue with that. It's pretty cool. So it cost me it'll cost me
crap.
4 to have a go at what happened. Did you
Nothing?
Do you want to undo click? Did you accidentally?
No, because I've seen them now, so
Right,
I'll just use it. Don't worry,
sure.
just use it.
Okay, so let's get free money. Lovely. That'll do. Then
That was silly.
How much dosh have you got?
I've got 5 credits.
Oh, you know what's going to happen here, don't you? Okay. Ow! Clicks or creds, clicks or creds, clicks or creds. Right, okay, so this would cost me 4 to match it. Now, I can only get 2 creds for my 2 clicks, which means it's actually worth me just breaking
Why do you want to get rid of my Sansan City Grid so badly?
Continue to encounter. Break 1 subroutine, end the run. Break a subroutine, end the run. Pass ice and continue.
Continue to pass ice.
See what we get hold of. Let's just trash him!
God damn it, Dave. I wanted my hedge fund back.
Cool. Okay. Okay, this is chaos already. Oh yeah. Instead of clicking to draw, you could always just put a card out if you're not too worried about it, off to one side. Don't forget your entire
much like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
Fudger.
0 clicks left. Cool. Let's start the turn, shall we? Let's draw. Okay.
Why not install in a new server to get my ability? And my ability is...
Every time you create a remote server, draw a card.
Oh!
So instead of drawing cards using the basic action, you can. Oh yes, I would love to trash that. Thank you.
Such a twat, Dave.
Correct. Yes, I am.
Bloom,
Now,
I'd completely forgotten about that ability. And let's put it to use.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay. So, Ken gives you a credit in the face of your run, which is great. But it's only one credit. Oh my gosh. Okay, cool. Server 2 is, in fact, very well defended. Server 3, of course there is. Here we go again. Let's draw.
Oh, it's only one time. It's not every time. Okay.
It's just the first time. It's not every time. Let's...
God, why can I never remember these things properly?
Make a run against server 3. Let's have a look, shall we? See what awful trap I'm... So the only problem with choosing every single card once in the criminal's side is you've seen each of the cards come out, right? However,
I don't understand.
You know that tread lightly? That's the only time you'll see that. Dirty laundry, I've got a couple of. There are a couple of them where if they make money, I might have put 3 in or 2 in, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, everything else, that's my only tread lightly, for instance, because it's a singleton deck. There's going to be ridiculousness. It's going to be very tough for me to do anything, but I mostly made this to annoy Mark. So,
I think that is...
So 5. Yeah, pay 3 damage.
I mean, that was sensible.
Yeah.
One click left.
Yeah. Is too...
I mean, I have to say, Dave, you're doing pretty damn well with this.
I'm trashing a lot. Oh no! Man, that was oh god, no. Oh, flipping snare. Oh. Okay, it could be worse, except it couldn't. Oh, except it could. You've got no credits. I'm happy about that. Except for a pad campaign there. Oh. Yeah, my losses included Echelon, which is fine, and Unity, which is kind of weak and expensive. Like, Echelon as well, it's poo, except Echelon's not totally poo, because I've got like 20 flipping icebreakers in here.
Yeah.
So, and a little bit of you know what? Let's annoy Mark by drawing at the end of my turn. I've got some memory unit stuff as well, which is fine. But the thing is, that's the only copy of Unity I've got. That's the only Echelon copy I've got as well. And I spanked Influence on those. That's kind of a shame.
Mm.
Okay. 1, 2.
I'm very desperate for money.
3.
I'm glad that we've returned to our old ways. Oh, damn, you took that tag away.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that? The run on red team central server.
Any central server. Yep. And you got rid
What?
of my Docklands pass, so it's not even as if I'm going for HQ for definite. I'm almost certainly going for archives or R&D. Although you've got a Bioroid there, which is mental. Yep, obviously, probably shouldn't have said I'm going for archives.
I mean,
But I
I
mean,
was
it
going
was
to pop
pretty
that out
obvious.
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I had lots of resources. I do. This was that I really misplayed that last turn. I really misplayed that badly. Like mega stupid badly. Uh, okay, so if we run server 7, access the server,
Then you get a credit.
access to daily business show, I get a credit. Where's my credit? Oh, I've got to play a run event. I can't just run. I've got
Ooh.
to actually play an event in order to get the cash. I didn't think I was
Ooh.
getting a lot of dosh. Um,
Oh, do you know what? I'm glad I'm not the only person who doesn't properly read the cards.
yeah, uh, Ken is sort of bum, especially when you've only got one copy of every run event. Most. uh,
Gosh.
okay. Then I gain a credit, and I will draw. Cool. 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 Okay, then it's your go. Yeah, Steve Cambridge would be ridiculous. But the problem with Steve Cambridge is he only has 15 influence. I think it might be even less than that. And he's got 15 influence, which means I've definitely got 3 sure gambles. That would be like playing a Magic game with no land. That would be
Yeah, that would
crazy.
be a bit
Yeah.
much, wouldn't it?
So I've got 3 sure gambles, and I had a couple of dirty laundries because dirty laundries are funny. I quite like them. But yeah, so there's a little bit of dosh gain hither and thither. Um, but yeah, ugh. Yeah, Steve Cambridge to get stuff back would be great. Um, but he didn't allow me to pick enough singleton cards by spending influence. so so Ken it was. Oh my god, what is this Super Server 6?
This is something I was taught by Mark, and apparently he's told us this before,
What? To Super
that this
Server
is
up?
possible.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but what is it doing? Right, you know what I'm not doing? Um, I'm not checking
Not checking.
archives. So, or R&D. I tell you what, here we go. Let's test the waters. I've got 1 whole credit, so I'm really hoping you've put an old bum there in front of this, in front of R&D.
Hmm.
Let me in.
I know. I'm doing maths.
Let me in. A roto turret. Oh no. It's a sentry. Oh no. Well,
At least it doesn't give you a tag.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Sure. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Oh. Oh, okay. Yep. Cool. Unexpected, but uh, rats. Okay, I tell you what, let's finish it up by having a
I
look.
don't know if you just heard what Sarah said in the background.
Palisade, cool. Oh, I do not wish to be famous, thanks.
She said destroy him. Limb by limb.
Sure.
Tear him apart.
Sure. There we go.
People who might want to watch it later. Yeah, so I'm not giving anything away.
Right.
Thanks for the heads up, Jess. Wait, what's the plan, Dave?
So I will run head first into this, and then that's that. Brilliant.
Are you using the red team card to make those runs as well?
I am, but that's not going to. The red team needs success in order to. Oh, that's a bugger.
Oh, right, okay.
A flipping barrier, and I had a corroder. Oh, if I'd chosen archives instead of R&D, I would have been laughing. Let's
getting quality advice there.
give credit. There we go. Yeah. I've got a plan, but it's stupid. Now, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Ah! First score as a Project Beal. Didn't bother to overclock your Beal for a 7 Beal win, though.
Just didn't.
Okay.
I've learnt from last time. I mean, or have I?
Have you?
Oh, you have got 5. You've got a full grip now. You've got a full grip. I just wish I knew what you were looking at.
Okay. Oh gosh.
I'm waiting for shenanigans, and I'm a little bit worried.
Oh, look. This is really difficult for me because I want to do this so much.
Do it.
It hurts. No, it's a really bad move. Or is it? Or is it really bad? You know what? I could get lucky. Let's get lucky!
I mean, that's really good.
No, it's not, Sharon! It's a waste of money! Let's go!
But you got past. You got into my R&D. That's
Yeah.
really good.
For 1 card access, that's naff!
But that card could be an agenda. That would be amazing.
Yeah, it would be
it
amazing.
wasn't,
It's not, but it would be amazing. Right, bums to it. Let's have a look. I want to get past a barrier, please. Do I have to dodge for that? That's a sentry? That's a barrier. What would be funnier to get past? Oh boy. Yeah. Yeah. Cash though. Cash. I think I want. Shh, Jessica. Just because I've said there's one of everything in here, right? It's definitely going to be this card, right? Then I now need to start earning dosh. Right. So okay. So it's super good having one of everything, because you could be like, oh, you know what? I think for this particular one, I want X, Y, or Z. But actually, it just means that you put yourself in analysis paralysis way more than you should do.
Right, back to you. I also want money.
Thanks. Cool. Oh, you regolithed out twice. Well, okay.
I
You're
did.
gonna have to turn it to me. You're gonna have to give me the turn.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's okay. Is
would
it
be
asking you
quite
to do
mean.
something? Oh,
It was. I had to discard.
discard. Right. Okay. Like this. Then
Oh, thanks, Mark.
like this. Then like this. Then
Money, cleaver. Beautiful.
then we run R&D. Continue to encounter ice. Please can I approach your ice?
If you must.
Thank you. Now
Wait. Why won't it let you? Continue to pass ice, no?
what?
Oh, no, you have to use cleaver. Sorry.
Wait,
Ignore me.
I've chosen the wrong one. Yep, I chose a barrier destroyer instead of Can I undo the click?
Yeah, of course. Drink.
Rats. Rats. Wait. These are not these are not crimes. Oh no. Okay. So if I check out right now, it's this way, isn't it? Undo, click. There we go. Oh, okay. Sure. Which way round is that? Is it slash undo? Sorry, Sharon, you're the expert here. What bit am I doing wrong?
You can only undo one thing.
Sure.
Do I have to finish the move to let you Oh yes, it's the
There it
slash
is.
day.
Okay. So I had the right slash, but I was underscoring. Then I had the wrong slash, but I hyphened. Then I had the wrong slash and I underscored. I got there. I did get there. Right. Okay. So it turns out that I installed the wrong. I went and hunted for and installed the wrong thing anyway.
You want to go back
Do I bollocks,
and get the
Sharon?
correct one?
Let's do this. Hooty hoo, same thing, different server. Same bullshit, different server. Fully brick palisade. I made a mistake and I'm disappointed in myself. So here we go. What?
You did not make a mistake.
Oh my god, you had a license acquisition in here. What? What?
But you got rid of my spin doctor, so I couldn't get it back out.
Oh my god! Was that face down? I haven't even been looking.
Yeah, it was face down.
Oh my god! What?
I know, shocking, isn't it?
You could have put it in a server and I would have had less of a chance of accessing it. That's amazing. It's your go. I can't believe I've scored a point with this deck.
So now, now what I want to do is I kind of want to stop you using your red team. So let's do that.
Sure. Oh,
Just because.
Come on. Right. Okay. Sure.
Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what? Now what?
Okay. Now, what are the chances server 6 is protected by just a barrier? A barrier with 3 or less power. Let's see.
I mean, there's only one way to find out.
You're quite right. It's to chicken out, gain credits, draw. Lol. Then what I should do is I should run server 6, the danger server. Continue to approach. Come on, barrier. What? You put a pop-up? I was pooing myself about what I was about to head into. Ah, let's
Love pop-up
go.
window.
Brilliant. Right. Okay. So I'm definitely headed towards something grim. My guess is that you've got one um, San City grid on there, but also possibly something grim like a funhouse or maybe a noetic.
I think I have to do this first
You got to
before.
fire the. Yeah. Okay. Anoetic void. So there's definitely an anoetic to face. And the run or pay one. I'm going to pay one because that makes you pay two and ditch two cards from hand if you want.
Yeah, I think I will.
Yeah. Do you have to let me pass first for it to work? The players with you.
Yes.
Cool. Anoetic void behind a pop-up window. It's
I want that.
ridiculous. Oh, if you've got Skunkworks, yeah, Bloom makes a good point. You could res Skunkworks and use it instead of void. But
Oh, I don't know how that works.
my guess is you've got San City Grid on there instead of Skunkworks, but
Nah, never mind.
hmm.
Like all my cards. I want to use all these cards. Come on.
Sure. And I mean, in all fairness, were that the case, if you resed Skunkworks instead, I haven't got 2 clicks or 5 credits, so it would definitely be the end of it. Course. So I'm going to run it again.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yes.
But then I'll just use my Amoetic Void again, right?
Correct. Or whatever else you've got if you don't want to run the Anoetic Void. But the Anoetic Void causes you to discard 2 cards every time you use it. Which I'm alright with.
Well, then this is a good time to get that bad boy back in.
Ha! Oh, you had to be wandering around out there somewhere.
And
So server 7 is a snare then. Gotcha. I can read you like a book, Gil.
I don't know
Easy.
what makes you say that, Dave.
Sure. So obvious. Come on. Oh no, it's going to be something grimmer now, isn't it? No, you weren't allowed to put any Urtica ciphers in. You got banned from playing Urtica ciphers, so it's probably still a flipping snare though. So if I want to approach it and get rid of it, oh wow, another one. Okay,
Yeah.
that must be something important on server 6 then. Let's draw. Let's gain a credit. And let's run server 6.
Now,
With a tread
I'm
lightly.
going to do something, and I don't know if Mark's going to have a massive go at me or not.
Why, you think he'll pitch a fit?
I do. I really do.
Duh.
Oh, fuck it. I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not.
No.
No, I'm not.
Because you can't afford to?
No, I am. No, I am going to do it.
Oh, scheisse. Okay. Continue to encounter ice. Then I pay my 1. Go for it.
Fire the subroutines. Continue to counter ice. I think I am not going to do that. Here you go, Dave.
Click a card to access. You accessed Sansan City Grid. Oh, I knew it was Sansan City Grid. Click a
Yeah.
card to access. You access send a message. Oh. I'm about to see an eight's worth of
Yeah.
Yup, there it is. Yup, a toll booth. Yup, I knew it. Yeah, that was cost effective, I'll be honest with you. You couldn't res it anyway on this run. Click a card to access it. Oh, Shiza. Wait, hang on. Sorry, that I didn't click correctly there. Can we redo that very quickly?
Did you want to kill Amoetic Void?
Yes, for one. So here we go. Right, I make a run. I run on.
Dave, take your tread lightly back in and then run again with it.
Ah, yeah. There we go. Right, so instead of that, I run with tread lightly, server 6, continue to approach ice. You let me pass. I continue to encounter ice. I pass ice and continue.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what happened?
Then I say nothing. It asked me if I wanted to use Anoetic Void, and right. I didn't.
I pay my 1. I access the server. Then you let me access the flipping server. Then no action for a Sansan City Grid. Then I still send a message. Then you res your big boy. Then I access Anoetic Void. Pay 1 to trash. And there we go. That's just a Sansan City Grid on that, which is cool. And then I'm left with 1 credit. So I will gain a credit, and then it's your go.
Nice. I shall... Oh.
Okay.
I have unresed cards with stuff. Well, never mind.
I was expecting a snare then. I was genuinely expecting a snare instead of send a message, but I think the send a message might have been smart because I'm struggling to prevent you. Now I'm really struggling. Because I got punked previously into picking the wrong card by my own inability to read. Yeah, Jessica's right. In future, we probably should have just made the adjustments ourselves to the game state, like by dragging Anoetic into archives and then me removing a what's it.
There. To you, Dave.
Oh, no. Let's draw. Interesting. Gain a credit.
Why is it interesting? Why is it interesting?
Choose a card to install Botulus on.
Clever.
Gain a credit. End the turn. Okay. Oh, license acquisition. 1 upgrade in HQ or archives. Well,
I didn't bloody understand that.
you've got right 1 asset or upgrade in HQ archives. If you look at your assets, you've got reversed accounts, Sansan City Grids, spin doctors. Right. When you score the agenda, you can click one of those in archives and then install it and res it, ignoring the costs. Which means that you can put a Sansan City Grid out, which is 6 for free, or you can put a reversed accounts out. I
don't understand what just happened.
For free.
I used license acquisition to install and res Sansan City Grid, but where is it?
Where did you install it?
Server 6.
Did you not already have a Sansan City Grid there?
Yeah, but I thought it would let me just trash the other Sansan City Grid.
No, it's probably said that you can't have 2 of those.
But why wouldn't it let me trash it?
I don't know. It's probably chosen the first one in place for you. Oh, is it worth you just? Oh, I see what you attempted to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I tell you what. Instead, just add 6 credits and res San City Grid for free. Yeah, take the credits back.
Got
there
it.
you go. Now
2,
get
3,
your 6.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, cool.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
There we go.
Right. Oh. Yeah. Why not?
Cool. Okay. Right. Let's start my turn though. Okay. So, starts their turn 15 with 2 credits and 4 cards in grip, which means I'm an absolute pauper. I want to gain a credit. And I want to gain a credit.
Oh, yep. Jinteki, you have to trash the card first before you try to install if it's got a region restriction. Thank you, Jessica.
Ah, okay. Cool. Right, well. Oh my gosh.
What's going on?
And then it's your go.
Gain money, draw a card, gain money.
Yes.
The heck?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. Can I undo that?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Wait, you didn't want server 10? Oh, it's drawn you a card already. But go for it.
I can't. It's taken away the card anyway.
Sure.
So there's no way I could use the card that was drawn because this is what was meant to happen. Right.
Oh, right.
Can't. There.
Oh, a quick advance? Sure.
Because of San City Grid.
Yep, of course. Was that 2 off of a Project Beal? Cool.
1 off of Project. Yeah.
Okay. I've probably got a clot in here, I'll be honest with you, because I've got 1 of everything.
Look lot. Why? Stay away from my San.
Oh my god. I'm playing that. Then sure. Then
Goddamn penny shaver, that will be your downfall, Dave.
Let's run server 9.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, whenever you make a successful run. Let's run server 9. Access the server. Yeah, I'll pay 3 to trash it. There we go. And then it's your go. Okay. I do need to deal with that San. I have a plan for the San though. See, the biggest problem for me at the moment is the actual cost for the San City Grid is huge for me to deal with it, because it costs 5, right, to get to the dang thing.
Now, just a quick question. Once again, I'm really sorry I'm so thick. Those cards which you put down that would create and would do something as you start your turn, I should res them after you finished your turn and before I click start turn.
Yes, there will be an opportunity. Okay. It will say that Jinteki will give you an opportunity to res those. That's the opportunity that you take, right? It'll tell you when.
Right, got it.
So those are 2 Marilyn campaigns, eh? Excellent. You liar. Those are 2 flipping snares. All over you, Sharon, like a bad rash. Don't give me that old "I've forgotten how to play. Please tell me how a Marilyn campaign works." Oh, no, there's another one.
And Stefan's joined us as well to watch this.
This
It's obviously
debacle.
the atrocities
Absolute
of our gameplay.
debacle. Right. Okay. So.
You know what's going to happen? I'm going to click start turn, even though I've just been advised not to click start turn until I do things.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, I really hope that's how it goes. But I suspect. Oh, okay, let's do this. Interesting.
Did you do? You got a credit and you drew 2 cards.
Okay. Let's do this.
You a credit?
Oh. Daily business show. I mean, yeah, I want to get rid of it, but okay. So here's why I'm taking ages. Right. If I trash Daily Business Show, it means that you sift for agendas slower, right? You don't get them as quickly. However, in order to get to your agendas that you place on server 6, which is where you'll be scoring them from, I desperately need money, and that puts me another 4 away from being able to get there. So I'm not going to do anything about it, and I hate myself for it. There we go.
Okay, I'm not clicking start turn. I am going to do res.
Correct.
Res.
Yep.
Res.
Oh my god. Sure.
Res. Yeah.
What's that? Oh, 2 daily business shows. Okay, yeah, you're sifting fast now. Car. Okay.
Click 1.
No!
2, 3, 4.
Ah! So problematically, in order to get rid of San City Grid, it would have cost me 9 credits in 1 turn. Yeah, and I was struggling to reach 9 credits in 1 turn.
That was a good old botulus, and honestly, if I hadn't had another 3 scoring agenda, I think I would have really struggled.
Also,
I should not have struggled that much against your shit deck. Thanks, Jessica. You're really kind.
Here. So these are the other cards that I had. I didn't hit either of my other Sure Gambles, but I had one of basically everything. Except I had 2 Tread Lightleys. And 3 Dirty Laundries. And a couple of T400s, because I figured if I had that many programs, I was really going to struggle.
Oh
Yep. Well played. Okay, would you like to play in the other direction?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Cool. Right. This one I kind of feel like my deck kind of needs a lot of work, this one. Right? It's basically
Jinteki.
yeah.
Oh, ouch! Why, Dave? That's so cruel.
Yeah. Oh,
Why
wow.
do you want to hurt us?
Oh, you've got the Code Gate one. That's cool.
Yeah. Wait, I thought we had to. Is that not a shaper?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
The one that turns stuff into a Code Gate is cool.
It's because of all your comments, yours and Mark's last week of shaper bullshit. I really wanted to have a go, but it's not. I'm not too confident about it.
Okay. Cool. I think that's basically the equivalent of spanking your entire first turn on playing a. Sure. Oops, no further actions.
Oh.
You'll go. Yep, cool. So you can click on. No further actions. So you can click on conduit. This is ridiculous.
Hey, why did it only let me look at one card then?
So X is equal to the number. X is the number of additional cards when you breach. Did you remember to? No, you spent a click to make a run on R&D. You didn't run using conduit. Do you want to undo that click?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah, you've got to click on conduit to make a conduit run.
Thank you. Right. Make a run on R&D.
Yep. Cool. Now you should get to C2. There you go. Bollocks.
Was lucky.
Yeah, that's fine. Start the turn. Right. Now I've got to do shenanigans against this.
So disheartened with that.
Then this. Then this. Then it's your go.
Rightio.
Yeah, I'd be a little wary if I were you, because it would be fantastic to see you access 2 snares at once and instantly die. And it is sorely.
You sounded so bitter there, Dave.
It would be too good. It would be too good. Okay.
If you have snares.
Oh yeah. Maybe I don't have snares. Maybe I'm an idiot.
Play.
Right. Okay. You go. Okay, what do you got? A pantograph. Interesting.
I thought I might as well make some money if you're going to score some agendas.
Fair enough. There we go. An Earthrise Hotel, eh? Excellent.
Might as well, eh?
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to score that.
You have 2 conduits out at the same time.
So conduit has no.
You're going to tell me the same thing, aren't you?
No limit to it. It's got no diamond on it, which means you can. Yeah, you can. But bear in mind, it takes up a memory unit, and you can only click to use one conduit. It's not. You're not going to get the sum total of both of them accessed when you access stuff. However, if I had some way of destroying a conduit, I would still have to deal with the other conduit, which would still be accruing virus counters. Double, however, I would probably purge, which gets rid of the point of both.
No, she said that conduits don't stack.
Their access.
So there's no point.
Their access doesn't stack. However, whenever a successful run on R&D ends, you place a virus counter on both, right?
Oh, of course. So if you got rid of one, I'd be able to.
You'd still have counters on the other. Yeah, which is their accesses don't stack. But it all it becomes then is a really expensive backup. A really expensive backup. Right, what am I... Have I... Oh, I was waiting for you to pantograph, wasn't I?
But yeah, it did it automatically.
Yeah, it tells you you can pantograph, right? You gain 1 credit, and then you get to choose to do a thing.
Yeah, and I installed Mayfly.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
House of Knives.
House of Knives.
Dirty.
That's right. Do 1 net damage. Use this ability only during a run and only once per turn.
It's a good thing I've got that Earthrise Hotel.
Yeah, Earthrise Hotel will load you out with a few bits of shenanigans. Interesting. Interesting. Prepaid voice pad, nice and early. Cool. Gain 1 credit, and you've got 1 more click left.
Gain a credit. The other way.
Server 1. Yup. Then advance. Then end my turn, and then it's your go.
Yes. Yes, it is. I wouldn't be able to play Overclock and R&D, would I?
If you did an overclock run against my R&D, you would still get a virus counter on Conduit, but you wouldn't get a Conduit run because Conduit itself requires you to click it and use it because it's a separate thing. So they both require different. Res Karuna.
Una. Yeah.
Cool.
Crack on.
No further actions. Oh, come on! There you go. Damn it, a Nisei Mark II. That's a shame. Yeah, you've got to use your pantograph. I guess it's asking you whether you want to install something. Bear in mind, you still have to pay the costs for the install.
That's brilliant.
Oh, did that cost you less?
Yeah, because I used Overclock. Because it was part of my...
Then run any server. You can spend hosted credits during that run. Wow, and Pantograph asked if you wanted to spend it off of Overclock. I did not know it worked that way. That's cool. Wow, Overclock's strong with Pantograph then. That's incredible. Cool. Gordian Blade is a code gate decoder. Cool.
To you, Dave. Why does my deck have 3 of the code breakers? I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. House of Knives is scary too. It absolutely is, and that's why I drew instead of getting clicks for credit. Yes.
I'll get my own Nisei Mark II, and now you get to use Pantograph again, but
no money.
Yeah, no dosh, right? Okay.
So you've had two of those. Hosted agenda counter end the run. What does that mean?
That means that if I choose to use it, I can just end the run. It's like having a noetic, but you can't get rid of it now. I've got one
Got
noetic that
it.
I can use once, right? One anoetic void that can just pow shoot down a run. So if you make a run and I don't like what you're doing, I can just stop it up.
I understand.
Cool. Oh wow, prepaid voice pads. So many voice pads. So here's what
The sentry.
we are going to do. We're gonna do this. Then I'm going to show you.
Hang on, show me. Celebrity gift. Was I just not paying attention last week? I clearly wasn't. Additional cost to play this operation. Spend clicks. Reveal up to 5 cards in HQ. Gain 2. That's a brilliant card.
Money for that. Yeah, the 2 clicks though is a pain in the bum. And I misread that. But go for it. Oh, cool. So my sentry just became a code gate, which means it's breakable using a Gordian blade. Which means that for 1 you can just flat out break a what's it? I'm going to stick this right there because you seem to be a little obsessed with it. I'll give you that.
Oh, interesting. Need money. Desperately need money.
Then it's your go. It's a barrier and a code gate as well, by the way. Oh, cool. Oh. Sure gamble. Very good. Okay. So if I start the turn, then I'm going to put this here.
Nice.
This here.
Always sensible.
Take 3 off of that, and then it's your go. I'm not sure I've got enough card draw at the moment. Maybe I should be drawing cards myself. Yeah, maybe I should be trying to draw cards. Cool.
Yeah.
You may install one program.
From my heap.
From your heap. So you
Oh,
could
bollocks.
install a virus, or you could install a mayfly.
No,
or
I'm a absolute bloody idiot.
Atman as well. Although Atman will require you to pay real credits, I think.
No, it says that ignoring all costs.
Yeah, it's a you may, not a you. Because otherwise you're paying 0 to place 0 counters on it.
Oh, right.
You could ignore that cost, but...
No, you're right. I would have to still...
Yeah, I think.
Just to be clear, though, Dave, I am a goddamn fool. And at the end of this game, remind me to tell you why I'm a goddamn fool.
Okay, sure enough.
Choose an access replacement ability.
which is your retrieval run, right? So do you have to...
Why does it say access cards? Oh, it's got to be retrieval run. Choose a program to install.
Yep. Cool. So you have to... I assume you get a pop-up and a bunch of choices from there, and now you get to choose from your heap.
Yeah.
One of those cards. Which have you chosen one?
Yeah, I think I'll go for Atman.
Cool.
Because I've got 9 credits, so...
Yeah, but you won't have paid... If you ignore all the costs, you're not getting any X's out of it. Right?
I can still pay...
Oh, I see what you
X's on
mean.
it,
You've got
can't
9
I?
credits. Yes, yeah, well, let's try. No, apparently not. You've got a 0
Why?
Atman there.
Only because I've not figured out how many credits I want to install, pop on it yet.
Ah, okay, it installs without. So has it told you now you can choose?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, cool. Well, so popular
Now.
ones are 2s and 3s and 4s.
They are... What have I got on this one?
Atman's cool if you've got lots of Atmans.
Yeah, let's pop a 4.
Interesting.
5 credits. I kind of want to see what you have.
Whereabouts? In my hand or my R&D?
In your R&D.
Okay. Oh, you're making a conduit run. Not a conduit run. You're making
An overclock.
Overclock run.
Mm.
Interesting. So.
What's this?
Funny story.
Ah, that's unlucky.
It's a sentry with power 3, with strength 3, which means Atman can't break it because she can only break strength 4s, and your Gordian Blade can't because it's decoder. So if I fire unbroken subroutines, you can now choose to jack out instead of taking all 4 damage. But interestingly, if you were to take all 4 damage, you could get onto the next one, and that is a code gate.
Should I have taken all 4 damage? Because I mean,
depends.
I'm kind of hedging my bets because it's either see
Sharon,
one card
Sharon,
and hope it's a 3 agenda.
Don't do it because
or get killed.
Don't do it because I would House of Knives you.
No, I know you would. That's why it's not worth it. Because I'd have to.
That would kill you. Yeah. I would absolutely House of Knives you to death. All over the death. There would be so much death. It'd be very death. Right, so if I draw and then I
in my head, just one of the reasons I'm such an idiot, in my head for that what's it called? Card I just played.
Yeah.
I thought my stack was called heap and I just was an idiot. There's no excuse for it other than me being a total muppet.
Wait, you thought
so I thought I could search all of my undrawn cards for a program that I could then install at 0 cost.
That would be mental for 3 on an archives run.
Absolutely.
That would be crackers. So Jess says you can make a run for 5 credits. You can get through. Wait, for 5 credits? Are you sure? How? Oh, right. Wow. Okay, you egret twice, right? Sure. Yep. Okay. Let's do.
Oops! Of course, I should have used egret because I had overclock out. Does that make sense?
Yes, but you would have got killed. Because it... Oh, no, if you'd used egret... No, you...
I could have then used
So how many clicks did you
Gordian
have?
Blade.
I'll have a look back on this, but
Oh
I think
shit, that would have been useful.
yeah. So you had no idea what Karuna was beforehand.
No, sorry.
But
Yeah, I should have
did
used
you have
Kit's
any
ability, because Kit's ability could make any card a code gate.
a code gate?
And
Oh
then
yeah, of course. Of
So I
course.
fucked that right up.
Shit. Well, yeah.
Oh bollocks.
Fair enough.
Too late now, isn't it?
Yeah. 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 This would be
So stupid.
the outermost on all of them is a code gate, which is why your Gordian Blade is quite powerful, because you could run anything, and the first time you encounter a piece of ice each turn, it gains code gate. That's not greatly written. I think it means the first piece of ice you encounter in a turn gains code gate.
in a
Because what it actually says, the first time each turn you encounter a piece of ice, it means that the first time you encounter the ice, it is a code gate for that.
I think
However, I don't think that's what it actually means. I think it means the first piece of ice you encounter. I could be wrong.
No, it means when I start my turn.
Yep.
If I run, the first piece of ice I encounter that turn becomes a code gate only for the remainder of the run. So then if I want to run that server again, that piece of ice doesn't have the code gate on it anymore.
No, but if you ignore the code gate for the remainder of the run part, ignore the remainder of the run part, that's just duration. The actual wording there says the first time each turn you encounter a piece of ice, it gains code gate.
Yeah.
So the first time you encounter,
I was so stupid.
The first time you encounter a piece of ice, can be read as the first time you encounter each piece of ice, because a piece of ice is an example of a piece of ice that once. So it's badly worded, because what it says is every piece of ice I have is a code gate for the first run against that server, right? But what it actually means is one piece becomes a code gate. So it should say the first piece of ice that you encounter each turn gains code gate, or something to that equivalent. But it don't.
Basically, I massively misplayed that turn. I lost 2 cards I didn't need to lose. I lost the 5 overclock credits, which I could have used to get past that Karuna and then past the code gate.
Yeah, probably.
No, definitely. Definitely. And then I wasted the egret putting it down on that Karuna because I didn't need to. Because I'd totally forgotten about bloody Kit.
Did you just take a damage or not?
No, I just took... Oh, yeah, I did.
Trash's Atman due to net damage. Good. Cool. How
disappointing. Back to you, Dave. Come on. Make it quick.
There we go. Oh, okay. Welcome to prohibitively expensive.
It's okay. I lost my chance, basically. That was it.
You didn't have the chance. If you look, there's a card installed on there as well. I'm playing Jinteki. For 2 credits and losing 2 cards out of hand, I would have ended your run.
I know, but it would have been worth it to get that hosting out.
Yeah, admittedly.
Because there's only so many cards you've got, so...
Sure, yeah. You would have been able to see what was occurring, but that's it, really.
Just disappointed in myself.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I know, but I was. Do you know what? It's just silly because
I mean,
it's just silly. That's it.
I've got so many snares in the deck that you might have prevented yourself from killing yourself there by not
Yeah,
running it.
maybe not.
Cool. DZMZ. Professional contacts. And now you're going to have to disco. Oh.
Back to you, Dave.
Okay. And then I end my turn.
On the plus side, I am now going to properly use retrieval run.
Ha! Ha ha. No further actions. Okay. Femme fatale. Cool. Choose one installed piece of ice. Which one are you choosing?
The second one.
The second one? Sure. Cool. Which means it saves you... Wait, hang on. That saves you 1 credit.
But I didn't have to spend 9.
Oh, no. No, wait. Sorry. When you said second one... No, yeah, I thought you meant... I thought you meant the second flipping Karuna there. So I'm going to res Palisade.
Nice.
You can use Riel to turn that into a code gate if you wish. It's only strength 2. It's a barrier, which means that you in fact need to? Yeah, you absolutely need to turn it into a code gate in order to pass it. Continue to pass these. Res the Enigma. So now you pay 2 to fully break it.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the controls on I'm trying to figure out how to break it.
It's a code gate, so you use Gordian Blade to break it. Or wait, yeah, you can use Gordian Blade, or you can just click on. Oh no, wait, yeah, you can click on Femme Fatale to pay 2 to bypass the ice entirely, which is a shame because it's got no.
It's the same, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah, it's the same price. So what you're looking at is 4 code gates in a row straight down there.
Oh, I haven't clicked continue to encounter ice.
No.
That's because I'm a bloody muppet. Oh, right. Then it just pops up with the thing that says...
Yeah. Okay, so...
Yes, Jessica, it did. I just hadn't continued.
it prompts for that. So now we... You know what? I'm just going to do you a
Just to be clear, I'm making a conduit run right now, aren't I? I did actually click make a conduit run.
Yes.
Before I really do one. Okay, right. Right. And there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Then another Karuna.
Sorry. There we go.
Break that.
Then the run ends.
Yep, because
Nisei.
But I had to do it because you had the token.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And now...
You wouldn't have used it anywhere else, really.
No, and also I had an Anoetic Void under there as well. Now I advance twice, and
that's it.
There it is.
Ah, good job, Dave. Good job.
And I shoot you with the pew pew. That was cool. The damage never really ramped up to a thing that was dangerous for you. Well played, though. That was cool. That was cool.
So, The first time where I said I'm an absolute bloody idiot, Dave,
Yeah,
remind me
what was-
to tell you why.
Yeah.
I had a femme fatale in hand as well. And I should have just read the card, known I wasn't accessing my stack, discarded the femme fatale, and then I could have used that other card to pick up the femme fatale.
Right, discarded the femme fatale so that you could make a retrieval run on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like
That was
that.
a good game, though. That is a good deck. That's a strong deck you've got there.
It's got some really nasty, like, each
agendas.
Of the little bits is mean. Like, there's still the House of Knives is so good. I love a House of Knives. That's incredible.
Because you can just wait and hope your opponent forgets as well.
Yeah, and if you score a few House of Knives, then during the run, I can use the hosted agenda tokens from different houses of knives to do damage as you go through. Which means that, if you then proceed to steal an agenda, you take another point of damage. So it really ramps up. It can be very mean indeed. Yeah, very cool though.
Some of my money cards were really far too low down, far too far away.
Yeah, they were
a struggle. They were right at the end.
You were struggling for Dosh a bit there. You had your Sure Gamble. You only had one of those come out. You only had one Creative Commission come out. I assume there were lots more.
Yeah. There were 2 more Sure Gambles, 2 more Creative Commissions, telework contracts.
And your Atman, I think you overspent only just like by 1.
I know, but I was thinking if it's a 4.
Yeah, absolutely. As it goes, if I have a look at my deck, I'm not sure how many 4s I've got in here. In fact, I've got...
but I couldn't know that.
2. Yeah, no, but still, you have... I mean, the thing is, if I'd installed a Palisade, for instance, on a remote server, which I did on remote server 1, I had a Palisade, that becomes... here we go, /resall. So now you can see all the cards. Yes. Now you can see all the cards that I had. Right. And if you look at the stream, I can show you what's in the deck as well. But the idea was that, I suppose, with your Atman and a 4, you were targeting the Palisades on remotes, which is great because a Palisade is almost always going to be a 4 because it's almost always going to be on a remote, unless you're being a cheeky idiot and you put it in front of other things that you don't want to be a code gate because you're facing
Kit Peddler. Who would do that?
Right.
Dave?
Who would put a throwaway Palisade at the front of a run to protect any other shenanigans? Yeah, I should have done it the other way round, put the code gate at the front of the run, but still.
I am happier now because at least I got to use the ability, and that was what I was really keen to do. That with. and the card that helped me get Femme Fatale out, which has no business being in this deck. I know that so much.
No, with Retrieval Run though, right? Retrieval Run is out of colour.
Brilliant.
It's out of colour 5, but it's only there for the Femme Fatale.
Yeah, and I only used my influence on Retrieval Run.
Sure. Connections. Cool.
No, I didn't.
I liked Professional Contacts. The connection you had, because it's like a lot of money. Like, but that was something Mark was saying was Shaper bullshit is expensive up front, isn't it? For benefits down the line.
Yeah, I needed to get money. I needed to get myself set up first before I had a crack at your areas, your cards.
So the fact that you were getting cards in your grip was really putting the kibosh on my ability to cause you damage.
Yeah, but that was intentional. So I gave up getting credits just to make sure I had a full grip as best possible.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
But I had to click for 21 credits. That's obscene.
Yeah.
That was like the trap you were in last week.
Clicked for 21 credits by click 21, and I didn't click for credits once.
Yeah.
And I still managed to gain nearly 60 credits. That's so yeah. That was entirely off the back of. You remember in the first turn I rezzed the regolith in an unprotected server and clicked it down for a couple.
I thought you'd protected it, because otherwise I would have had a go. You'd protected it before the end of your turn.
Oh, maybe I did. Yeah. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, did I put something out in front of that and something out in front of my HQ, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fair enough. But despite the fact that you had a beefy conduit out, it says you made
the money to run.
Only accessed 4 cards. Yeah.
Because 3 of the runs, or 2 of the runs were on archives.
Yeah.
2 of the runs were early on to R&D.
Sure.
And then you had 4 cards. Because you had money, you had 4 cards out, and I knew I couldn't afford it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was over caching, I suppose.
No, but it was good because it stopped me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it was mostly beaten on the dosh swing there, because your clicks, despite clicking for 14 monies, your clicks are worth so much more than 1 monies.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Once I was able to
21.
get what's that card that's just below my heap when you hover over that?
The professional contacts.
Yes, that helped me, and the prepaid voice pads massively helped me. Otherwise, I would have been so scuppered.
Yeah, credits to play events, and you did go through a few, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like your
that nice combo with pantograph and overclock.
Oh yeah, I didn't expect the timing on that to work so well. For you to be able to install things using pantograph with the hosted credits on overclock, that surprised me. I suppose that's the benefit of learning on Jinteki.net is that like small interactions like that get dealt with by the game for you already.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll let you in on a secret. That surprised me too.
Well,
because all of a sudden the card was highlighted for me to be able to install, and I was like, "Oh, come on!
Hell yeah!
What's going on here?"
Hell yeah! Choose
right,
where your
then.
money's coming from. Yeah, I will. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Oh, Jess has got it. The prompts are helpful, and pantograph is great.
Installing
if I had
on
money,
times.
I would have installed so many things on pantograph.
Sure, yeah.
Love it.
You had 6 opportunities to install, and I think the only thing that slowed you down was cash to install it. Yeah. But being able to install weird stuff at the right time is pretty cool. Like being able to install something clicklessly. Say for instance a prepaid voice pad. Can you do that? No, it's a prepaid voice pad, for instance. You could do that out of turn. So if an agenda gets scored or stolen and you've got no clicks left, you can still put that prepaid voice pad down so that before your next turn starts, you're going to get the hosted credit placed on it, which is kind of cool. And yeah, be able to use it in advance without spending the clicks to do it. Yeah. Cool. Well played.
No, you well played, Dave. That was excellent. Lots of fun.
Yeah, this was good. I think it probably made up for my Welcome to the Internet deck, which was awful, and I can only apologise for putting everyone through that.
I appreciate that you let me have 1 game win.
You're welcome. Cool. Okay.
So that's it. No new cards to go through this week.
No new cards. Well, no, actually, Sharon, we're in charge of the classroom session.
What have you done?
What
have you done, Dave?
We're in charge of the classroom session, so we're going to be adding some new cards. we're going to be adding some new cards to the game, right? And
Is it a case of random draw?
which ones do you want? Right, I've just jumped straight in with. Oh no, I never prepped Netrunner DB for a two person show. Hang on, I wasn't ready for this correctly. If I hide this one, right, and then right, if you could choose, have you looked through any of the other cards in any of the other sets?
No.
Right.
No.
So next week, right? If we view full cards, next week, if what we do is sort by faction, sort by type, we just secretly choose IDs that Mark hasn't allowed us to, right? And then we build decks
so we only
using
pick
those.
2 different IDs, but then will we still be using System Update and System Gateway only?
Yes, but with IDs off of other lists from standard. Can we
So
choose?
technically, it will be illegal.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
not for us. Yeah.
technically, yeah. But who cares about technicalities? Right, let me try this again.
Exactly.
Because getting the set to work is a bit.
Is it any IDs ever?
So no. What
Can
we'll
they be
do...
IDs from the banned list?
Mark's gonna flip his crap. So
Mark isn't here because apparently he loves watching football.
Apparently, right? So,
Apparently.
apparently. So here's
Watching
what we
football,
do.
drinking beer.
Prep your deck with one ID that you think would be broken AF in your deck, but then get a second one ready just in case. Because that way when Mark blows milk out of his nose in a fit of rage, we can go back to like the regular. So standard includes like as of April 2021, when System Gateway and System Update 2021 were released, the following sets are legal in standard. Right, I'm not going to go through them all, but it's basically tons. Oh no, what?
How do you feel to only look at IDs?
Mark's tuned back in. Keep it secret. keep it safe. What? No. Wait. Hang on. Oh God, I'm on the wrong page. I'm on the wrong page. So...
Use your pseudonym. Use your pseudonym. It's not Dave and Sharon.
Okay, I think we got away with it. I think we got away with it. I can't believe Mark came home to the stream.
Yeah. Rubbish.
To be
Mark,
honest,
it's because you're drunk. You didn't see new cards. Everything's just blurry.
There was absolutely nothing on the screen. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. But if next week Sharon is playing Hoshiko Shiro, then it wasn't my fault.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. None.
No whatsoever. Right. Okay.
I figured out how to do it. You go into advanced.
Sure. And then you can choose different sets and things.
And if Dave is playing Jamie Bzmickin Techno Savant, nothing to do with me.
There'll be so much head shaking. Yeah, quite rightly. Mark will be shaking his head so much that his hair will vibrate off. This will be. He'll end up with his features all over the place. Right, look.
Oh God, Mark and Steph are watching the football.
Well, on that note,
I've got to catch up. No spoilers. Right, sorry, Dave.
I don't think we should go through any cards, just in case we confuse ourselves and add problematic things into the.
Are you sure? Because I really, really wanted you to just say the name of Jameson Astronautics in a sort of a voice with gravitas.
Well, like Jameson Astronautics presents.
Audacity and success.
Instead, I think we should probably call it early because we don't have a classroom, because you can't have a classroom without a teacher, right?
Well, you could. Those were the most fun classrooms, but yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for the advice.
Yeah, thanks very much. So next week we should be back onto normal programming with Mark, capable of taking us through some extra cards and adding those to the list of playables after we're finished. Yeah.
We're learning about Ashes next.
I think
time.
I think it might be. We might be on to some of the more recent extra sets, which should include shenanigans such as Uprising, Downfall, and one of those sets, I think, from the Ashes cycle. Yeah, so fingers crossed that it goes smoothly. Anyway, I understand it's coming home now, and so on that note, we should probably get out of here. And yeah, we'll see you next week, I suppose.
Week.
Bye.